Welcome back to Disabled and Prepping, and today was the farmer's market day. I did go up there and I met with some of my friends that were from out of town, and while I was waiting for them to get there, because it got held up by some traffic, I went and did some shopping. Sorry for keep looking down, I got my items right here in front of me. So, I'm still working on lighting, everybody, so it's a little bit weird. But anyways, that's not what this is about. This is about the farmer's market finds. So I ended up picking up a bunch of blueberries. They are delicious. I already had a few of them because they didn't. Well, that was really good too. So I picked up a bunch of those. I think they were $4 or $5 for that little thing. But still, it's pretty good. I mean, for the way prices are nowadays, I can't find them a lot of times for anything cheaper than that. So, and then I got 3 tomatoes. There's more in the bag. I just put some in here to show you. So here's the cherry tomatoes that I picked up. I just put some in the cup to show you, because otherwise they're all over the bag. So I picked up, like I said, 3 of these, so that will last me probably until next Saturday, maybe a little over that if I go easy on them. But I love them. Our community gardens are coming along pretty good, so I should be able to start getting some vegetables from there. I did check the Hamilton Park one, and I got a few. Sorry, I'm like all over the place trying to remember what I got. There was just like a small handful of green beans that I could find. The way they set it up this year at the Hamilton Small Garden one is a little bit harder for me to reach in and get things if I'm in my power chair. So I got a small handful of green beans and two or three snow peas or sweet peas. I don't know which one they are. They're the flat little pea pods that you usually find in stir fries. Excuse me, I had a soda and it's causing soda, a 7-Up, and a small can of 7-Up and rum chata at the farmer's market. Not at the same time, obviously, but they tend to create a lot. It's like a root beer float kind of thing in my stomach. So, ooh. Anyways, so I had that too while I was up there. And then I also picked up some broccoli. I have 3 heads about the size of this, so it's a good portion. It's as big as my hand. 3 little ones of that. It kind of took a beating in the plastic bag at the farmer's market, because I was up there for so long with some friends of mine that I don't get to see all that often, so it needs a little reviving, but I will wrap the ends with some wet paper towel and stuff, and I'll be using it up pretty soon anyways. I was already completely out and wanted to get some last weekend, not last summer. Oh my goodness. It was out in the heat too long, I think I fried my brain. But I didn't get to go last weekend because it was supposed to rain during the time that the farmer's market was going, but it did not. It rained in the evening, so I could have gone, but I never know, and I can't take the chance with the power chair. So anyways, thankfully they had some broccoli this time still. I completely missed out on my apple cider. They had some last weekend, and like I said, I couldn't go, so they don't have any more until this fall. So I'm going to be good and thirsty by fall, so I told her to make sure she has plenty because I'm going to want some when it comes to the time they bring it back. So anyways, I got some broccoli. I'm going to put this over here because it's starting to kind of fall out of the bag. So I'm going to set it over here. And then I picked up a nice big head of cabbage. I mean, it is like my head size. It's huge. So that's going to be fun to use in the Instapot. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with all of it, but I know I'm going to make some buttered cabbage because I really liked that last time. I made it, and yeah, they're gonna probably have some next weekend as well. So if I end up using this by next weekend, I just realized when I did that I shook the camera, I think. So anyways, if they do, I'm gonna probably get another one because yeah, I don't know. I've really gotten into it this year, starting last year, with the cabbage. So I know for a while I didn't really care for cabbage too much, but yeah, I really love it. I love coleslaw though, and I love like KFC coleslaw, that kind of creamy coleslaw, where it still has a little bit of crunch, but the cabbage isn't as raw, I guess you could say. Anyways, those kind of cabbage coleslaws I like too, but I don't know how to make them the way I like them. But I'm gonna make this in the Instapot with some make some buttered cabbage. So I got that. Oh, and then we were down there for so long. My friends and I, we bought. Well, they bought some and then I bought some because theirs smelled so good. I probably shouldn't have done it, but oh well. I picked up a dozen egg rolls. So there's 6 pork and 6 chicken, which I have no idea what's what, but that will be my lunch and dinner for tomorrow, because while we were down there chit-chatting and the farmer's market closed up, sorry, everything's dripping water on me, while we were down there and we were still hanging out with my good friend Dee and Bob and Dee's dad. He's a sweetheart. So while we were hanging around down there, the farmer's market closed, and the stand that we were across from is like does the egg rolls and the crab ragoon and things like that. So, oh, sorry, I bumped it. So while we were sitting there, they were closing up because it was after 12, and they handed us these. And it's a crab ragoon, which is really good because they gave me another one of these, and I had this one while I was outside, and I handed out the rest of the egg rolls. There's 4 egg rolls in here and a sauce, and I handed out the egg rolls to 2 other people in my building, so that was nice to be able to share. There was only 2 other people standing out there, so I would have shared the other ones if there was more, because like I said, I already have 12, so I didn't need extra ones. But so this one's going to be my lunch for today, my brunch kind of thing, and then I'll maybe have some of the other egg rolls for dinner tonight, or I might just have some fruits and vegetables because I got blueberries. They're so good. They're not tart at all. They're just perfectly, so far the ones that I've had are perfectly soft and sweet. I really love the big ones. I wish I could find or get a hold of some seeds for those miniature blueberry trees, or blueberry bushes, I think they're actually called. Excuse me, I don't know my terms for my fruits and vegetables and what they grow and stuff like that. But anyways, it's like this little tiny bush thing, and they get probably not this big, but this is about the size of a dime. But it's a little tiny, what is it, a micro dwarf, I think. And you can get a lot of different vegetables and fruits like that in the micro dwarfs that can go in the aero garden. So that would be cool if I can get my hands on some of those different varieties of things. So then I can start growing them in my aero garden, which I don't have set up yet. I'm trying to find it a permanent home so I don't have to keep disturbing it by moving it around. So when that starts, I will definitely be doing videos for you all so you guys can see how that's going. But right now, I got to get especially my broccoli into the refrigerator because it's getting affected by the heat. And I got to get going because I got to turn my fan back on because it's like 80 some degrees in my bedroom, even though the air conditioning is set for like 69 or 70, something like that in there. And it doesn't come throughout the apartment very well, especially into the bedroom where it's got to turn a corner and come in. I do have the ceiling fan working in the kitchen, so I was kind of hoping it would kind of bring some of that in here, but it doesn't. So I definitely need my big box fan that's hanging here on my metal rack with my, I have it hanging about so it goes across the bed. I don't know if I can show you. If I get that big old cabbage out of the way, I might be able to. See, I have it right here, hooked to that can rotator cart, and it's hooked up there by my belt. So, I just put my hand in a big old water puddle. So anyways, I gotta get that fan back on because I'm dying. Oh, sorry, I'm dying of heat in here. It's like, according to my new clock with the thermostat, it's like 81 in here. So I'm gonna turn that back on. I'm gonna have my egg rolls and my one crab rangoon for lunch. Maybe a few blueberries with some cherry tomatoes. But I'm gonna go put this stuff away, and we will see you next time. So, as always, may God bless you to overflowing. May He keep you, your friends, and family safe. And bye for now. We'll see you next time.